Well, it actually began when the big Cowan Elementary School consolidated and left a vacant building. Kendall and I were both actually teaching in the school when it consolidated, and we were the last teachers to occupy the old schoolhouse. And Kendall was one of the main founders of the community center, in that he helped lead a group to form an incorporation and to ask the County Board of Education for a lease on the building to use as a community center. And that's how Cowan Community Center began. And we used the old school for many years and did slight renovations to it and had plans to add a large octagonal type room to it, which we do have now. And unfortunately, before that building could be constructed, the old Cowan School burned. But we did go ahead with the plans and construct the first phase of the center as it now stands, the octagonal shape.
Some of the early projects were a gardening project where that we had bought a tractor and had a communal type ownership of this tractor, and we shared it with the neighbors and members of the group to raise gardens. We were among the very few communities at first that identified needs and tried to fulfill those needs. We had a sewing operation in the center where we bought several sewing machines, and ladies would come together and make quilts and other needed items that the community people needed. And that soon grew out of favor because we met those needs, and we often had to change what we were doing in order to do startups and shift them off to either the county or the but when we opened up, we did a daycare center because this community had no pre-child care. There were other projects like that we opened up. That now we have a Head Start unit in our center that's been there since that time. There's been a number of other activities for reunions and birthday parties and showers and millions of other little things that was not money making, but it was community making. And once we made those commitments, we are continuing to do that. And one of the projects, the latest project, is the Grow Appalachia project.